Hi, I'm Dangerously Talented. There's been a bit of talk recently about Jared Lochner, the guy who shot that politician in Arizona, how he was a leftist because he read about Hitler. Now, I think there is a little bit of confusion as to what being left-wing is. I'll go into history first. Now, the concept of being left-wing or right-wing stems from the French Revolution. In the French Parliament, the people who represented the poor people stood on the left side of the hall towards the president's left, and on the right-hand side were the people representing the rich and the powerful and the church. So, but today, what do leftists stand for? Now, I have worked with people who were very leftists in the past, so I know what I'm talking about here. Now, here is a few causes that left-wingers feel a bit strongly about. Firstly, trade unions. Leftists like trade unions. The Nazis had trade unionists locked up in concentration camps and killed. And equality for civil rights is another one. Now, the left has often been campaigning about things like apartheid in South Africa and black civil rights in the US. And the Nazis didn't quite do this. Instead, they had a very stratified society. At the bottom were the Jews and the Gypsies and the homosexuals, and they were killed. And above that were the Russians, and most of them would have been killed. And then above that were the other Slavic people, like the Poles and the Czechs and the Yugoslavs and all that sort of thing. And they would have been like slaves and stuff, and a lot of them killed. And above that were the non-Slavic Europeans, and above that were the Germans, and above that were the blonde Germans, and above that were the tall blonde Germans, and on top of that were the members of the Nazi Party who were either short or fat, or had club feet, or only had one testicle, or had really, really, really poor eyesight. And they were the ones on the top of the tree. And the next one is wealth distribution. Now, in a leftist, where leftists are involved, they tend to prefer that the rich don't get too rich and the poor don't get too poor. Whereas in the Nazi Party, the Nazis stole from everybody and made themselves rich. And if the poor people were poor or enslaved, well, the Nazis didn't mind that much. Environmental protections. Yes, Hitler did like his forests. German forests. The forests in the east were largely burnt down for use as agricultural land, in the view to making it Lebensraum, or living space, for all the Germans that he was trying to breed. But the problem is that all this talking not going to do anything. They're still going to believe whatever they get told to believe. Too many morons out there. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a call sign.